Bei Final Fantasy 16. Ein viel zu heißes Zimmer bei viel zu heißen Temperaturen, selbst um 0 Uhr nachts haben wir hier 21 Grad. Das will ich eingehen. Ja. Jetzt ist haben wir Ignis überwunden, Ifrit überwunden und dann jetzt. Jetzt geht's weiter.
Sis been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the Royals gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Krieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dane. And it's the Dane who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a stylus in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. This is a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting
Ein
a
Zuhälter.
full
Puffmoney.
when you get back.
Die Kunde aus den Ländern ist es ein Bergwerk am Mast. Entschuldigung. Okay.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd
Nach der Story, Bruder.
They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Sag ich mal.
Here you go.
Jetzt einfach die ganze Quest. Also es ist gut, dass ich da einfach die Quest nehmen kann.
And how might this old soul be of so... I have quite the find for you today. What subject shall we consider today?
Ab zu Gav. Gav, ne?
one's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief. What do you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake's head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in those areas? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to
That's fine.
find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid in jail before this Dane finds me?
So habe ich da durchfinden. Alter. Wo muss ich hin? Nicht da. Da oben. Zu viele Questmarker, Alter.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
So. Okay, sind wir dran. Oh je. Erwartet nicht zu viel Gequatsche heute, ich weiß nicht, ich bin einfach nicht. Ich wüsste gerade nicht mal, was ich erzählen sollte. Also schmetzen wir uns einfach ein bisschen durch. So. Oh. Und draufgebärt. Macht schon gut dämlich das, gell? Ah, meins. Ich finde die jetzt schon nervig. Ich finde die jetzt schon nervig. Ah, in dieser Kasse hier reingehauen, um dran zu töten. Na gut. Chocobos. Ha, krieg ich's noch hin? Jetzt ja. Meine Fresse ist das riesiges Gebiet.
There. North Reach.
Das war jetzt gar nicht Zufall. Also Trash-Mobs sind halt wirklich nur noch Futter.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. That was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
With reds, whites, ale.
The right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Not another step, branded, or you'll be spending...
Ja, chill mal.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Das ist schon mal gut.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the Dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel.
Oh.
Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you
And whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless?
Unless...
So klar.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Hyrule.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
You don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Boy, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Ich weiß nicht, ich glaube, ich kann mich an Klasse stellen, nicht so einfach zurückhalten.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Tell me you've grown tired of us.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Alter, das ist ein fettes Gebäude. Oh, vielleicht kommt mir so ein Fett vor.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. I'm not any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
Die Questmarker gehen mir jetzt schon auf den Nerven gerade. Krieg die Übung ausgeschalten. So. Ah. Okay, ich kann es also nicht ausschalten. Angezeigt bekomme ich jetzt die ganze Zeit in diesem Scheißeck. Ah. Kann ich das nicht?
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
I didn't lend her my shoulder. Perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but note, might I
Ja, ja, ist okay, das will ich gar nicht wissen.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate.
Ja, ja.
There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a
Nothing dangerous, eh?
Why, of course not. Merely trifles, which folk beyond the checkpoint, and though I cannot prevent you from peeking, strongly.
Mhm. Whatever.
The markets are everywhere.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble on another man's coin?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The damn things. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatiana, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. But that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Ja. Okay. Ja. Ganz ehrlich. Das ist 400 Meter. Warum baut man ein zweites Dorf knappe 400 Meter neben dem anderen? 400 Meter, man hätte auch gleich das als ein Dorf machen können.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Oh, da hinten ist es ja.
Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! Finished! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Get him! Sick of Torgal! Get him!
Branded.
Zwinger. Ja, die werden einfach echt geil. Komm. Einfach wirklich wie Tiere gehalten, ist der Wahnsinn. Oh, Entschuldigung.
If the people of Moore are as intolerant as is ourselves, it's no wonder the Empire never sent a unit here.
Geht gleich weiter. So. So.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
So.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes. Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Ja, die hat ganz schön Einfluss hier. Oh, ein Item. Butterkrepp.
It smells of death here, Torgo. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Das war mein cooler Move. Von der einen Verstrickung in die nächste. Oh, Akku schwach. Oh nein. Ah. So. Oh nein.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Ja, ist nur noch der Kamm.
So it is you. Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatien by.
Nein, Fresse. Tja, es kann halt nicht immer alles gut ausgehen.
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Kräftigen März, Notenroute. So Musik und Trank. Trinke.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Leider, ja.
I see. My dear Tatien. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
Tja.
This with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Stimmungskiller. Aber dafür Level.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
Die deutsche Übersetzung macht mal wieder keinen Sinn.
Thank you again.
Wie soll ich denn da hochkommen? Okay, jetzt weiß ich. Da ist ein Weg nach oben. Spiel die Gonzale. Tü, tü, tü. Dass ich nicht einfach einen Rennknopf habe, sondern nein. Ich muss erstmal Speed aufnehmen. Sowas soll einfach interaktiver wirken. Schätze ich mal.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
So eine komische Stadt. Das ist komisch aufgebaut.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than ever.
Well.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut?
Ja, und seine
How exactly
Abkürzung.
did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by the armor, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
Tja.
What makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
Tja.
Our fate means nothing to them. No. This is not a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried. Nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this. Can you?
I can't. What of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the outlaw.
Klingt doch gar nicht so schlecht.
I might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Wenigstens ist Oriflamme ein eigener Punkt, so dass ich nicht die ganze Zeit diese Questmarke rumstehen habe. Auch nachtragen, glaub. Ich wüsste mal in der Geschichte, wo der rechts ist. Nein! Also muss ich jetzt den ganzen Shit hier erledigen, damit ich... Dann machen wir das. Dann erledigen wir halt erstmal den ganzen Spaß. Ich möchte ungern die Quests nicht mehr abschließen können. Das wäre pretty damn annoying.
Oh, your Sids couldn't trouble you for some assistance.
That depends.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty... Man must have been a bloody tyrant.
They're probably terrified.
You're probably right. So, will you...
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Jo, kriegen wir hin. Was geht ab?
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? Good. Safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Unter welchen Umständen die gelebt haben müssen.
I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
How did the grocer know his daughter?
So viele köstliche Jungs. Bin ich hier richtig oder ist das wieder von einer anderen Quest gewesen? Nein. Nur wieder was anderes.
Ah, if it isn't Sid...
I'm looking for a bearer called Rand. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago.
Randall, is there? The porter. Yes, I know him. Though, thinking about it,
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lawbert. I do hope nothing's happened to him.
Mach ich. Kein Stress.
Sun's setting fast.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade?
Ja.
In that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine.
Das ist wahrscheinlich das erste Mal, dass die in ihrem... Das ist wahrscheinlich das erste Mal, dass die in ihrem Leben Wein kriegen. Dann kommt, bevor ich da hier zu denen darüber gehe, gehe ich noch schneller rum. Nimm die eine Küste noch an. Zum Kerker ist uns hier.
I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard lost...
And you need someone to...
I do, I suppose that I tried chase, and if I don't... You look like you can...
Na klar.
I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you.
Ich muss gleich meine Prioritäten das mal gucken. So. Okay, ich kann doch nichts an. Passt das schon so? Den wieder hoch. Dann geben wir den 2 Neuen mal was zu futtern. Wenn sie mal was sitzen. Wenn ich sie nochmal wiederfinde. Ich bin einfach nur noch nicht weggerüppelt.
Did you see? That bearer spoke to a master.
What manner of place is this?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
So, bitte.
May we? Truly?
Ja, Christoph, meinst du bisher ernährt wurden?
plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Die Musik hat mich gerade ein bisschen irritiert, sie hat nämlich ein Stückchen früher ausgesetzt, als die Meldung Auftrag abgeschlossen kam. So.
What happens to this?
In die Richtung geht's. Gottes Willen, ey.
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
Dann renn mal los, Peter.
The current now must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Sollten.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Over here. It's over. Get him, boy. That's enough. Don't let them get away. Stay down.
Das war ja jetzt nicht gerade schwer. Aber was zu erledigen hat. Ich hätte auch jetzt nicht mit einem schwierigen Kampf gerechnet. Also.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know. Someone's in trouble. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
Mein Gott, hab ich mich gerade vor diesem Schrei erschrocken.
More of the lost supplies.
So.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. It's over. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
Whoop whoop.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby.
Can't say I have some.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. No idea if it was your letter.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing. Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say...
To the village, then.
Okay.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway. Wenn ich dich nicht mehr zurückkehren kann, mich natürlich bei ganz Nebenküste füttern. Das ist der Mindestanspruch, den ich habe.
Back, are you? Did Master Quint him something? The shad's all salted and smoked.
Seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Jetzt machen das hier rein, deswegen.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Druge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Darf ich wenigstens mittrinken? Unfair. Gut, jetzt bin ich ganz dumm, hier wieder rauszufinden. Ja.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Not on my watch.
Okay. Schade. So, jetzt überlegen wir mal, wie wir da am besten hinkommen. Kapitän, oder? Bin schon vorbei. Den Weg, der hier irgendwo reinführen soll. So. Ah, da führt dieser Weg durch, wo ich nicht durch. Aber sonst ist das schon hier drüben eigentlich der richtige Weg. Den muss ich auch ein paar Mal streichen, damit ich einen Erfolg kriege, habe ich gesehen. Ich weiß gar nicht mehr auswendig wie viel und ich habe keine Lust, ich will jetzt erstmal die Küste machen und dann war es das wahrscheinlich schon wieder für heute. Surrender?
You all right?
Hang it, man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can.
Claro.
Tell Quentin what happened.
Goblins. Easy.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Stay down.
Get him, boy!
Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Too slow. Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal.
Ich bin manchmal zu lange in der Animation gefangen, dass ich es nicht schnell. Na, also Goblins erledigt. Und dann läuft es sich so mit den Leuten retten und finden.
Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Aha. Ich mag den Ort jetzt schon nicht.
That'll be enough for today.
But how did the Grayson know his
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave. I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you've known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work. And he was what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Whoa. Gehen wir mal zum Versteck. Vom Versteck aus nehme ich dann eine Quest an. Die ist zu weit nacheinander.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather.
Wanted to send a message.
Maybe I should just own him. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more
more skulking about in the shadows for me then. But all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
Hat eine Tochter.
Never mentioned a daughter.
He's a busy man. Thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. It'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Fühle ich. Kann ich schon verstehen.
What happened? Is everything all right?
There you are. And all safe and sound.
Oh, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
That's
all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Cursebreaker ist aber kacke, du weißt noch, ich kann nicht so gut countern oder was schnell gecountert. Ach, also falsches Spiel. Jo.
Good to see you. Quick look.
Kann da gar nicht drüber anreden, ich reiß dann nur hin. Ja, gut.
Are you gonna buy something or not? There's nothing here for you.
Ja, halt die Fresse.
Why didn't you say so?
Ja, weil du mich gleich angekeift hast.
Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least.
Ich verticker Drogen.
Meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
Ich liefere Drogen aus. Ich bin ein freaking Drogenkurier.
Yeah. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Ich bin ein Drogendealer.
With reds, whites, ales, meads. Fresh fish, all from the Sea of Grace.
Ich glaube nach der Quest und dem Annehmen der anderen in der Stadt.
Whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right. Quickly now, before the guards notice.
Du
burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled from our most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Tauschgeschäfte.
I have no business with Branded.
Alter, ich würde den anderen liebsten reinhauen.
A package, fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue.
Weil ich schneid dir jetzt raus.
Clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Alter, ich würde nämlich einfach mein Schwert durch die Rippen rammen.
Cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Zigarren, Schnaps und was anderes.
Cigars and spirits.
Ja.
Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then. Drinks.
Tak jest. Hilfe, ich bin zu blöd, hier die Leiter drauf zu kommen. Kackst du mich auch an?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces, and despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. Here.
Meine Fresse.
What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls.
You won't be staying?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital.
Irgendwo.
Dame's got it in from. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe it! The bastard's wearing the moon and stars!
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
Ja, komm, ich mach euch fertig.
Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the Dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, just so you know, I won't be holding back.
Ja, ich mach dich fertig.
Suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Oh Mann. Ja, komm her, komm ran.
Now,
If that's what you want.
Ja, wir singen gleich, wenn der arrogante Bastard ist.
oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright, so you know one end of a blade from the other. Stay!
Das war easy.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Huh. So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the Dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. Look at that. I'll be damned.
Oh, das ist schwierig. Oh nein. Sind selber schuld. Ich hab mir gesagt, dass ich mich blöd anmachen muss.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The Dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the Dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the Dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Warum sollte ich? Ja, meine.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest. Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see. Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Ah, you have returned. I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The Dame will be pleased.
You don't say. Would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give them.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce.
As scarce as chocobo teeth. Hence the thriving market for even the scant. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think...
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the Dane would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Jawohl. Versuchen wir es mal nochmal mit der Tierkost noch und dann schreit mein Bettchen nach mir. Da drin.
I have something for you.
Ja, das gekostet und dann sagen, wo mir jetzt nicht nochmal ne.
From the Chamberlain. You need to leave. Now.
Grandad, who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames. And you, if you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Yeah. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. My wounds hands to heal and bones to mend.
What are your own hurts?
And wait. As will my hunger. Thank you.
Drover has more guard for his cattle than the Empire does. Spare us. Anyway. Better head to the Vale.
Schon krass, was eigentlich in der Welt abgeht. Sklaverei, aber wo?
That's the day done then.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its gives you faith in no one.
Ja, bla. Ich will jetzt speichern, dann muss ich echt ins Bett, ich bin so fertig. So. Dann danke ich fürs Zuschauen, auch wenn ich jetzt gegen Ende immer weniger geredet habe. Ich penne hier an meinem Stuhl fest sein. Ich wünsche noch eine gute Nacht, einen guten Abend, einen schönen Tag, was auch immer. Wann auch immer ihr das Video guckt oder ins Video gucke. Ich bedanke mich dann noch recht herzlich. Ich bin Ray. Ich bin raus. Ciao.